Hey there, Yu-Gi-Oh players and fans. This is the Mage of Ancients, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll be showing you my Pendulum Magician deck profile that I've been using ever since Master Duel got released. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to go with this, but I'm still going to improve on this deck, and I'm going to do the best that I can with it on Master Duel. Who knows, maybe one of these days I'll do an in real life deck profile of Pendulum Magicians. So if you guys like to see more videos like this, then be sure to like the video, comment below with what other deck profiles you guys would like me to do, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't so already. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, everybody, so it would mean a whole lot if you guys would subscribe, so that way we can I can keep creating this content for all of you to enjoy. Also, some of you guys may recognize me from TikTok. I have done quite a bunch of videos over there, and it's a blast. In fact, I'm currently at a contest being run by my friend Black Magician 28, where viewers get to vote on their favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! TikTok content creator. There will be a link to that in the description below, and if you guys would vote for me, that would be very much appreciated. If you guys help me get to that top spot in the contest, one of you lucky viewers will get the chance to win 5 booster packs of Battle of Chaos. Again, the link to vote for me in the contest will be in the description below. Come on guys, I know that we can do it. With that being said, I can't wait to show you guys the deck that I've been playing with on Master Duel after all this time. So let's get right into it. I think one of the biggest problems with this game is that I want to try and organize it in a way that I can speak a little bit better with it. So to start off, I have 2 copies of Dragon Pit Magician. This is mainly here so that way I have a high skill for my Pendulum summons. But its Pendulum effect is also pretty cool too. You can discard a Pendulum monster and then pop a spell or trap on the field. I only run 2 copies of Tuning Magician just so that way my hands will almost always have a variety of combo pieces to work with, and not just like 2 scales for my Pendulum summon, maybe just one card to Pendulum summon and a Tuning Magician. Like I said, I want a variety, so I want to make sure that my hand doesn't brick too much. Performapal Adai Synchron. This is a card that I can search off of Sky Iris or Skullcrobat Joker. Also, it is a Hulk of Fibrax target, so just in case I want to get a tuner that I can just Pendulum summon from my extra deck later on, then I have this here. I also have the Time Gazer Magician, just so that way, just because Chronograph is here as well. Performapal Wimwitch. This is a surprising card for a lot of you, obviously. But the reason why I run this is because if you normal summon Joker, you search the Wimwitch, and then you can skill your Wimwitch, and then special summon it, and then you make Electromite. So in other words, this Joker, when it comes to going second against a combo deck like Dragon Lynx or Tri Brigade, Joker is a 1-card Electromite. And I thought, wow, that would actually be pretty cool. So I'm keeping the Wimwitch in here just for now, just because I can easily make Electromite off of that combo alone. Better yet, if you just draw the Wimwitch and you're going against one of those combo decks, then you could just skill your Wimwitch and then special summon it from there. I only have 2 copies of Ash Blossom, unfortunately. I'm trying to grind for that 3rd copy of Ash Blossom, but I was just very lucky that I got a 2nd copy from the Master Duel packs in addition to the bonus one that you get from that Ash Blossom booster pack bundle. I also only run 1 copy of Pendulum Sorcerer because I don't run that many Performapals in here. Unfortunately, I don't have a Celestial Magician here, but one of these days I'll try and create it. 3 copies of Wisdom Eye Magician, obviously. This card is insane. 3 copies of Joker, I already explained this already. This is a great card. Only 2 copies of Harmonizing Magician. I'm thinking that the semi-limit is one of OCG's regulations. But either way, Harmonizing is a great card. You Pendulum summon it, and then you can special summon another Pendulum Magician from the deck. Double Iris at 1. I think this is another OCG regulation as well. But still, you're able to search your deck for a Star Pendulum Graph or a Time Pendulum Graph when this card is destroyed. Purple Poison Magician. Yeah, you pop this, and you can pop another face-up card in the field. Excuse me. Odd Eyes Late Phoenix. This is only here because it's a low scale 3. Odd Eyes Persona Dragon is also low skill, but it also has a special effect where basically works as disruption. So once per turn, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck. It has its effects negated until the end of this turn. Like I said, a pretty decent negate that's built into the Odd Eyes archetype. 2 copies of Oath Dragon Magician. Being able to recycle your Pendulum Magicians is really cool. 1 Chronograph Sorcerer. I think this is another one of the OCG limits. Shanke Magician. This is basically whenever I want to get a Pendulum Magician body on the board, then Shanke would be the one that I would go for. But I don't really necessarily do that. But it's a level 7, so you can make Borreload Savage Dragon with Tuning Magician as well as Shanke. Or if you don't have Shanke, you still have Dragon Pit. Astrograph Sorcerer. I'm very happy that this card came back in the TCG. Being able to search your deck for at least one more material in a Pendulum Magician deck is really, really cool. Only 2 copies of Pot of Desires because I just don't want to see it too often. It's only here just so that way I can burn through the extra copies of combo pieces that I have in the deck. 2 copies of Duelist Alliance, obviously to search out your Pendulum Grass or Pendulum Sorcerer. 2 copies of Sky Iris. I think I already said this before. If anything, I might end up taking out the Odd Eyes cards just so that way I could make room for, I don't know, maybe disruptions during my opponent's turn or maybe some better combo pieces. 2 copies of Star Pendulum Graph. 1 copy of Double or Nothing for the Utopia OTK. 3 copies of Torrential Tribute to clear out potentially big boards, even though it does disrupt my own. But I decide to go with this until I get something like Lancia or Ice Dragon's Prison. We're gonna work on that. And 1 copy of Time Pendulum Graph basically works as a disruption during my opponent's turn. So yeah, that's my main deck. Now for my extra deck, I run 1 copy of Wind Pegasus Agnister as well as Light Dragon Agnister. And yeah, I forgot that Dark Templar is an Agnister monster as well. If I get these 2 cards out at the same time, then I can pop 2 cards on the field instead of just 1. 1 copy of Enlightenment Paladin, just so that way I can recycle the spells from the graveyard. This might change eventually, but I still think this is a pretty cool card until I can get some better cards. 1 copy of Borreload Savage Dragon. I do play quite a few links. And I think it's a pretty cool negate for the Pendulum Magician strategy. One copy of number 39 Utopia and Utopia Double. In addition to the Double or Nothing to go for the OTK. 2 copies of Time Star Magician. I'm not so happy about running 2 copies. I might end up taking out 1. But yeah, being able to search for another card off of Time Star is pretty cool. 1 copy of Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. I'm not too sure about this, but I think it's good against those decks that basically don't let players target or destroy it with card effects. So Sky Thunder is basically my out for it. 1 copy of Electromite. How could you not run Electromite in a Pendulum strategy? It's really cool. That's here. 1 copy of Crystron Halqifibrax. Like I said before, you could special summon your Tuning Magician or your Odd Eye Synchron off of this card, so that's pretty cool. 1 copy of Decode Talker. I might end up replacing this as well as Dark Templar Agnister. Decode Talker, I guess you can use this so that way you can make like a beefy Link monster on the field. Dark Templar Agnister, I only run this because all 3 of its Link arrows point towards my main monster zone. So just in case I want to Pendulum summon something right away, Pendulum summon a bunch of monsters from my extra deck, then I do have this. 1 copy of Boros Sword Dragon for the OTK as well. And finally, Appaloosa Bow the Goddess to put out negates on the board. So that's my Pendulum Magician deck profile, guys. I hope you all enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments what you run if you're playing Pendulum Magicians. I would really love to have this discussion with you, and let's make the dream work together, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and if you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you stay updated on my latest Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And be sure to tune in to my Twitch streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 PM Eastern, so that you guys can see me play not just Yu-Gi-Oh, but a whole bunch of my other favorite games. Thank you all for tuning in, everybody. This is the Mage of Ancients, and I hope you all have a majestic day.